Okay, welcome everyone. Let's dive into something that really gets right to the heart of our walk with God.
Absolutely. And for this deep dive, we're not looking at, a pile of articles.
No,
Yep.
our source today is actually from right here within the H7O ministry. It's our daily devotional titled Real Obedience, Action Over Words.
That's right. And well, our mission really is to unpack the insights in this devotional. They're powerful, sometimes maybe a bit challenging.
Definitely challenging. We want to focus on what it truly means to follow God's will, not just know it, but do it.
And the devotional grounds this whole idea in that parable from Matthew 21, the one about the two sons.
Yeah, verses 28 to 32. And it hits you immediately with this, well, maybe uncomfortable truth.
It really does. The idea that just because you say the right thing, give the correct answer,
Yeah.
it doesn't automatically mean you'll act on it.
Exactly. The devotional points straight to that first son. The father asks him to work, and what does he say? Flat out, no.
Right. But then crucially, he changes his mind. He repents, feels differently about it, and he actually goes into the vineyard. He acts.
Then there's the second son. Same request from the father.
And his response, perfect. Yes, Lord, I will. Sounds great, right? Pious, obedient.
Sounds perfect. But the punchline of the parable and what the devotional highlights is that he never actually goes.
Just words, no follow through. And Jesus' point to the religious leaders listening then, well, it was sharp.
Incredibly sharp. The devotional really brings that out. The first son, the initially rebellious one who repents and acts,
Yeah.
he represents those who maybe look far off, but their hearts turn, they obey.
Like the tax collectors and prostitutes Jesus mentions right after. They heard John's message, they repented, and you could see it in their lives. Their actions changed.
And the second son, the one who said yes.
He stands for those who, look the part, they say the right prayers, do the religious things, maybe think they're pretty righteous.
But the actual practical obedience isn't there. The devotional puts it so clearly it's possible to have a faith of words, but not faith in action.
Which connects right to James 1.22, doesn't it? Be doers of the word and not hearers only.
Exactly. So the devotional pushes us, that asks you, what's your practical response been?
Hmm.
When God asks something of you, are you mostly offering words or is there visible action?
It really challenges us to look past just meaning well. True repentance, as the devotional explains, isn't just feeling bad or even just saying sorry.
It's more fundamental.
Yeah, it's a change of direction. It shows up in what you do. Like the prodigal son, he didn't just cry about his mistakes.
Oh, the story says he rose and went back to his father. That's repentance in action.
And maybe the toughest part of this devotional's reflection is Jesus saying the tax collectors and prostitutes are entering the kingdom ahead of the religious leaders.
Why? Because as the devotional lays out, their repentance led to action. They showed a truer response to God's call than those just giving lip service.
It's a powerful reminder that God sees past the surface, past our religious performance, right to the heart, and how that heart is proven by our deeds.
So bringing it to today, what practical steps does the devotional suggest for us? First, it's that honest look in the mirror.
Yeah. Where might you be like that second son? Saying yes in your heart or even out loud, but your feet aren't moving?
Is your daily life actually lining up with what you know God's asking?
Second, it encourages embracing genuine repentance. It's never too late. Don't let pride stop you from changing course, even after years of saying no or just putting it off.
God honors that humility, that choice to obey, even if it's delayed.
And maybe the most practical takeaway. Stop just promising, start doing.
Yes. Replace those good intentions, however sincere, with small, actual steps of obedience. Start now.
It's not about suddenly having perfect faith or making some huge dramatic leap tomorrow.
It's about the first step, that small act of obedience today, in the direction God is pointing.
So the core message from this H7O devotional is, well, it's simple but deep. Being a child of God is shown by your actions, obedience in motion.
Not just words, however right they sound. God isn't just listening. He's watching. He sees what you do.
And the good news woven through this is that today is always the day you can change your response, no matter the past.
Even if you've said yes and done nothing 100 times or just kept saying no, you can still choose right now to rise and go.
Which leaves us, and you, with that lingering question from the devotional. How will you turn this understanding into reality?
How will you replace good intentions with even one small, concrete step of obedience, starting right now, today?
We really want to thank the H7O community for putting together such insightful, challenging devotional material like this. It really fuels our ministry.
It absolutely does. If you'd like to learn more about the H7O ministry, find resources like this devotional, or support the work we do, please visit us online.
You can find everything at h7o.life. That's h-7o.life.
Well, that wraps up this deep dive. Thanks for joining us.